What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going over my Survivor Series 2018 predictions. This show is definitely one interesting show just for the fact that everything completely changed after Tuesday night SmackDown. Yes, guys, Becky Lynch got injured Monday night after Nia Jax destroyed her face, which was very unprofessional, and you guys know my opinions on all that anyways. And then Daniel Bryan won the championship against AJ Styles and will be facing Brock Lesnar. That's just insane. That's a dream match we've been wanting to see. But anyways, let's go through the entire card, and let's start off with Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship, and this will not be on the pre-show. And if given enough time, I believe this can be a match that truly steals the show in terms of wrestling, because Buddy Murphy is so damn good. Mustafa Ali, so damn good. These two together in the ring always produce firework, and I'm so glad that these two are going to be given the opportunity to wrestle in front of the actual main card. I'm going to give the victory to Buddy Murphy because I do not see him dropping the title anytime soon. Actually, I want to see him hold the title for over a year. He deserves it, and he's definitely bringing that brand 205 Live up in status quo. Next up, we have Team Raw, which consists of Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, the B Team, the Revival, Lucha House Party, and the Ascension versus Team SmackDown, which consists of the Usos, the New Day, Sanity, Gallows and Karl and the Colóns. And this is a 5-on-5 Survivor Series tag team elimination match. It is so necessary to have this match. These people were literally thrown together just to get on the card, just to fill it up, and just to give us a pre-show. But that's why I'm not too mad. The fact that it's on the pre-show, I'm like, whatever. You know, these guys wouldn't have been on the card regardless, so it's good to at least involve them in this pay-per-view. You know, it's a big 5 pay-per-view, so you might as well have them there. I do see Team SmackDown taking the victory here just because the Usos and the New Day are top tag teams, and there's no way that they were losing to any tag team from Raw. So that's my pick. I think the Usos and New Day are actually going to be the last tag teams to be in the match too. Moving on to the next match, we have AOP versus The Bar. It is the Raw Tag Team Champions versus the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, and it is just a tag team match for brand supremacy and who has the better tag team, either Raw or SmackDown. I feel like this is going to be a really good match. AOP are really good in the ring. They just need a tag team and also time to shine in that ring to show the WWE Universe that they are great. Back in NXT, they were one of the most dominant groups, and they also had amazing matches, and I feel like Cesaro and Sheamus can bring out the best out of AOP. I think AOP is going to be taking this victory just for the simple fact that Raw is going to be building them up as an absolute beast of a tag team, and this is one way to start that. Yes, they should have done that way before winning the tag team championships, but it is what it is. After that, we will see Team Raw of the women, which consists of Mickie James, Natalya, Nia Jax, Tamina, and Riott versus Team SmackDown, which has Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Sonya, Deville, and a mystery partner. We don't know who it is yet, and I'm going to get into that later. But first, I want to say, what kind of team is that on Team Raw, bro? You have Nia Jax and Tamina. Why? Why is Sasha Banks and Bayley not in this match, but these two women are? That is mind-boggling. And then you'll see people on Twitter complain about it as well, and I agree. It makes no sense. It just takes away value from this match. I do not care about this match because of the simple fact that the women that were chosen were terrible. I would have completely taken out Nia Jax and Tamina. They should not be nowhere near the main event picture for the women's division. Put Sasha Banks and Bayley. And then on Team SmackDown, I think the Iconics would have been a better pick than Carmella and Sonya Deville. I think the Iconics really could shine in a match, especially like this, but they're not here for some reason. What was happening? Who was booking this? I don't know. Anyways, moving on to who I think the mystery partner is going to be, and I think there are two possibilities. Option A, you have Nikki Cross. She did make her, I don't even know if it was debut or just like a special one-time match only thing with Becky Lynch last week. So it's either going to be her or it's going to be a Shayna Baszler who drops the title the night before on NXT TakeOver, and this is when she makes her debut, and her dominance is shown here on SmackDown Live tonight, or well, Sunday night when the pay-per-view takes place. That would be a pretty cool twist. I would love both options, and I think it's going to actually happen with Shayna Baszler. That is a more possible option just for the fact that Shayna Baszler needs to get to the main roster and they need to start building the 4 horsewomen of UFC and NXT, or well, WWE, not NXT. What am I saying? Anyways, as for the winner of this match, I think Team SmackDown is going to get the job done. It's going to be too much when you have Asuka and Shayna Baszler on the same team. And also, I just do not like Team Raw, especially because Nia Jax and Tamina. I like Roode, Riott, Natalya, Mickie James, but that team could have been way better. The next matchup, we have the 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match between Team Raw of Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley, versus Team SmackDown, which has The Miz, Shane McMahon, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy. And before we move forward with this match, can we all talk about the fact that Shane McMahon has taken up a spot on Team SmackDown, which has prevented someone like Randy Orton, Andrade Cien Almas, and even AJ Styles could have taken his place. But instead, we have Shane McMahon on the team. That's incredible. Rey Mysterio, not Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton should be in this match. He should. He's been a beast in Survivor Series matches, and I do not understand why he's not in here. Anyways, a lot of people think that Raw has a jobbing team, but I think Raw's a pretty good team. You have Braun, Drew, Finn, Bobby's making his way back to the top, and then Dolph Ziggler's pretty good too. So I think this should be an entertaining match. There's a lot of good names in this match, and I do see this is tough. I feel like Team SmackDown's gonna win. I feel like but then again, I gave Team SmackDown every single 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. But let's just continue. We're not gonna stop here. We are not gonna stop here. Team SmackDown is gonna be the dominant brand this year, so they're gonna win this match. The Miz is somehow gonna win, but like with Shane McMahon's help, and then the Miz is gonna be like, you see, we are the best tag team, and I do see the Miz versus Shane McMahon happening at WrestleMania. Apparently, it's been rumored that Daniel Bryan was supposed to face Shane McMahon, which is ass. I'll be straight up, like I did not want to see that, but I think the Miz would be pretty good at telling a story with Shane McMahon and versing like the whole like authority figure storyline. So I'm not gonna be too mad about that. Actually, we can have like the Miz and Shane McMahon. You know what? I'm reversing my prediction right now as I speak. I'm gonna say that the Miz and Shane McMahon have some sort of like, I don't know, miscommunication, which causes them to lose, and that will build up a Shane McMahon heel turn, which will eventually make the Miz face and they feud. You know what? I'm going with that. I see that really happening. Yep, and then also Drew McIntyre is going to get the job done for Team Raw because they are building that man up to be a beast in the future. I love his work. I honestly would not be mad if him or Finn Balor defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I know a lot of people want Braun Strowman. I did want Braun Strowman too, but like low-key Finn Balor and Drew, I'll rather see that. Anyways, let's move on to the next match. Alright, we have Seth Rollins, the IC champion, versus the United States champion Shinsuke Nakamura. And for the winner of this match, I'm going straight into it. We're going to see Shinsuke Nakamura get the job done and defeat Seth Rollins on the grand stage of Survivor Series. Shinsuke Nakamura definitely needs this victory way more than Seth Rollins. And also, I feel like Dean Ambrose and his whole storyline with Seth Rollins is going to play a factor into costing Seth Rollins the match. I feel like Nakamura has been doing a pretty good job at building up this feud just from like those little two segments from last week and this week's SmackDown Live, but you really couldn't do much. I know this is going to be one hell of a match. These two are literally going to kill it in that ring, and I'm super excited. This is actually one of the most exciting matches I'm looking forward to, so I'm going to give the win to Shinsuke Nakamura. Alright, after that, we have Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. If you guys saw SmackDown Live, Charlotte Flair was given the spot to wrestle Ronda Rousey for SmackDown because Becky Lynch hugged her and said, you gotta get the job done. You know, as a sign of respect, we all know that Becky Lynch is a face. This is just solidifying that. Anyways, originally I had Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch closing the show. However, I don't think Charlotte Flair and Ronda is going to close this show tonight, just for the fact that Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan is a much bigger match. Like, that completely shifted the entire card. You know, it like got a lot of people hyped. So, anyways, moving back to what I was saying, I think Charlotte Flair is going to take this L because Ronda Rousey is no way losing. I think they're building her up to win every single match until WrestleMania, where she is defeated by Becky Lynch. I do have somewhat of a feeling with that Becky Lynch is going to help or try to help Team SmackDown, or something's going to happen after the match. I just have a feeling because Becky Lynch does not look that hurt. Like, I feel like she could have been competing at this match, but they wanted to hold the match off until WrestleMania with Ronda Rousey. So, Charlotte Flair unfortunately has to take the L in this match, but I have a feeling that it's going to be a really good match, probably Ronda Rousey's greatest match on the main card, or on the main show, on the main roster. And she was never in NXT, so I don't know what I'm saying at that point. Anyways, that is going to be Ronda Rousey's greatest match in the WWE. That's a lot better. And finally, we have Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, versus the new WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan, and what I think is going to be main events in the card. A dream match we've all wanted to see for so long now, and a lot of people are gonna question what I think. But if you watch my previous Daniel Bryan video, you should know that I believe the Undisputed Era are getting called up, and they are going to help Daniel Bryan defeat Brock Lesnar. Yes, I know it is a crazy theory. I know it sounds impossible, but the fact that Daniel Bryan turned heel, and also the fact that he beat AJ Styles for the title, tells me that Vince McMahon believes in Daniel Bryan, or he believes in some sort of a storyline, and this storyline seems like the best possible one. Let's think about it. The Undisputed Era have been in NXT since, when was it? TakeOver Brooklyn 2. This is well over a year and like 5 months. It is only a matter of time. Right now is the perfect time. They've literally done everything in NXT, and it is time for them to help Daniel Bryan and let him join, or maybe be the leader of the group of the Undisputed Era. That brings the Undisputed Era, the entire group, to the top of SmackDown Live, and that makes him a dominant force, and that also helps Daniel Bryan defeat Brock Lesnar. Like, that would be one crazy victory. A lot of people do not take Daniel Bryan serious. They're like, how could someone who's been losing matches all year long just be champion? Well, this is how. All right, I really see it happening. When it happens, a lot of people are gonna comment right now, it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. But no, when it happens, all y'all are gonna say, damn, Pllana Productions knew what was happening. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below your predictions, and I'll see you all in the next video.